I will give you the idea how to implement priority queue using array. Here we have a list of items and each item is associated with a priority. For example, the 55 is the data of the first item and 2 is the priority of this item. Similarly, 22 is the data of the next item and this item is associated with a priority 1. Now in total we have 5 priorities here, that is priority 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here our idea will be like this. For each priority we will have some cells reserved for it. For example, let us start dealing with priority 0. So identify those data with priority 0. So here we have priority 0 and here we have priority 0. We reserve 6 cells like this for priority 0 and we store 66 and 32 in the cell 0 and cell 1. Please remember that this is a queue, so from behind 66 will be stored inside and it will take the first place at cell 0 and 32 will be after this 66 and it will take the place at cell 1 and the rest of the cells here will be reserved for priority 0 for further use. So you should not use these cells for other priorities, right? So our dealing with priority 0 is over now, so we clear it. Next we go for priority 1. So identify those data with priority 1. So here we have 2 data, that is 22 and 11, and for this 2 data we will have separate 6 cells and the first 2 cells will be occupied by 22 and 11 like this, as if this cell number 6 of the array is acting as the first position of priority 1. Clear? Next we go for priority 2. So identify those data with priority 2. Well, we have these 4 data with priority 2. So we allocate 6 more cells like this and we store 55, 44, 88 and 12 over here like this. So for priority 2, cell 12 is acting as a first cell, right? Next we go for priority 3. So we have 3 data, so we extend our array like this from 18 to 23 and from 18 to 20 these 3 data will be stored. And for priority 4 it will be looking like this. So you see that each block of 6 cells is acting as a separate array and each block is meant for some specific priority. Now in this way, it will be very difficult for handling data with priorities. Now is there a better option? Let us try. We rearrange the arrays of each priority. So this is the array for priority 0. Next, we set this block for priority 1, then priority 2, then priority 3 and priority 4. If we rearrange the blocks like this, then you can easily guess that we can handle these data with priority with the help of a 2D array. In that case, your arrangement will be looking something like this. So this is row 0 for priority 0. This is row 1 for priority 1. And for priority 2, 3 and 4, there are separate rows. Now for 2D array, what we have is that you can see here that this is the cell 0, 0. That means the first 0 is meant for a row number and the second 0 here is meant for the column number. Similarly, for this cell we have the 0th row and the first column. Clearly you can see that this is simply a 2D array on array size on this side and the priority on this side. In the next video, I will show you how to write code in C for priority queue using array. Thanks for watching and take care.